Oh.
Hi, here's a short introduction to the readings for September 13th, Tuesday. We're going to do three things on Tuesday. The first thing I want you to do is to read the key questions 5 through 9 from the Ecosystem and Human Health report from the Millennium Ecosystem Assessment. When you're reading that, I want you to pay particular attention to a few things. The first thing I want you to pay attention to is what's this notion of nonlinear change? Nonlinear change. What's nonlinear change? Why should we care about it? What are the implications of it? Can you give us a few key examples or concrete examples of what it might be? The second thing I want you to do is to focus on the question of there's been this notion that ecosystem change is going to be disproportionately impacting poor people. Here's three questions about that. What's the evidence that that's the case, if there is any evidence? What are the consequences of that happening? And what can you give me any concrete examples about ecosystem change and disproportionately impacting poor people? And the third thing I want you to do with respect to those five key questions is to pay particular attention to the four scenarios. So there's four scenarios that are described about the future. Pay particular attention to those. So there's questions 5 through 9, and the things I really want you to focus on are nonlinear change, implications for poor people, and the four scenarios. The next thing I want you to do is to take a look at the case study on overfishing. And the final thing I want you to do is to read the prompt for paper 1 and bring any questions that you have about paper 1 to class with you on Tuesday. We'll talk about it. So there you go. It's an interesting read and some really interesting things to talk about. And this notion of nonlinear changes and the implications for poor folks is stuff that will carry through the entire semester. So read it, enjoy it, and we'll talk Tuesday. See you then.
See you.
Bye.
Later.